Welcome back to Late Night, everyone. This is Pastor Dan along with Jay Beach and the all-night band. We have been talking to the matron from Moab, the lovely talented Ruth, along with Moses, child of the water, and John, the love child of God. Let's give them a big hand. Welcome back to Late Night, Ruth. Before the break, we were talking about how much it meant to you and Naomi to get some help from your friends and to be welcomed in a strange land.
Yes, it was more than just kindness. It allowed us to do more than just survive. It allowed us to live with dignity.
That is what the laws about welcoming the sojourner were all about, to allow the other to do more than just survive, but to allow them to live with dignity.
And today we have minimum wages and 40-hour work weeks. Don't they do the same?
Hardly. Naomi and I couldn't survive on that today, let alone have dignity.
Dignity is seeing the other as part of the family of God and welcoming them as such.
And it was that family of God welcome that we received. When the poor and sojourner just survive, no one wins. But when others are seen as the children of God, and welcomed into the family, and allowed to live with dignity, everyone wins and the world is a better place for it.
So tell me about Boaz.
He was a wonderful man, full of the love of God. He welcomed me into his fields, and allowed me to work to feed Naomi and I. He was kind and generous and a very righteous man.
Well, I believe the story indicates that you might have found him to be a bit more than just generous and righteous. Can you give us some hint about what happened that night on the thrashing floor?
Your world seems so caught up in the world of the Kardashians that you tend to see every story as a carnal adventure fit for the tabloids.
Well, it does indicate you spent the night with him, right?
True, but there is no need to see that through the sophomoric eyes of a headline staring at you in the grocery checkout line. There is much more to it than that. It is a story of family and respect and duty, and Boaz was a man of integrity.
Well, perhaps we do tend to read scripture through our 21st century eyes.
You think?
Duh.
Boaz had a right to claim me as part of his family and to cover me with his protection and resources. That protection extended also to Naomi. It was a way in which the widow and orphan could be cared for in my day.
And there was nothing more to it than that.
Well, Boaz was also a very fine and handsome man, and yes, there was a bit of a spark there. I can't say I was disappointed when my closer relative declined his responsibility. With Boaz, I found myself cared for right from the beginning. His most attractive traits were his honesty, kindness and caring. I felt blessed by the God of Naomi, and for Naomi's guidance and for blessing me in this stage of my life.
Well, look at the time. Will you stick around a bit longer after the break? I would love to hear more of your story.
I'd love to.
Very well then. Looking for that someone special in your life? Try eHarmony for true love.